Always love.
So look, Verb felt like when you had booked him when y'all battled, right? Mm-hmm. That you set him up. He said he ain't tell me that dude. I'm assuming dude is Hitman. He ain't tell me dude was coming. Mm-hmm. He changed the performance time 3 times.
True.
He made me wait to be last out the building. What's your response to that?
The last one, not true.
Was y'all battle last?
Our battle was last.
So you technically made him be last out the building then, that way. And that...
Well, I think there's a difference between last out the building I interpret as I let all the fans leave.
Right.
I let all the battlers leave.
Right, yeah.
And was holding him back from leaving.
Right, I see what you're saying. I think he's saying like he was the last battle, so he had to leave last.
Then I was the last one to leave too, which is fine.
Right.
So
Was it like the main event battle?
The main event we did earlier because there were so many battles on the card that I wanted to make sure the main event had a fresh crowd.
And to catch you up, Ashley, Verb had beef, quote unquote, battle rap beef with everybody at this point. He was going at everybody. And all of them were there. And you already know you saw the episode with he was talking about Hitman. Mm-hmm. That was when Hitman was a surprise because y'all announced the battle. Yeah. So Hitman showed up too. Mm-hmm. Surprisingly, he didn't know Hitman was gonna be there. Mm-hmm. That's why he feel like that.
Yeah.
I mean, so what's your response to that?
Yeah. So my response is this. If I wanted to line a Verb up, he would have got lined up.
I mean, it's not your fault. Simple.
If I wanted to line up a Verb, I would have lined him up. If that was what I wanted to do.
Right.
But why would I want to do that? I just booked you. I just paid you a good amount of money. You're battling me. What do I gain from allowing a bunch of people that I'm not affiliated with to do something to you at my event? How does it look?
Let him get the camera.
How does it look if a Verb gets jumped at a TBL event? How does that look for my brand?
You don't think it still was just due to inform him though? Like, yo, just a heads up, Hitman is gonna be here. We announced him as a surprise and shit like that.
Hitman was gone an hour or 2 before Verb hit the building.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's something that we don't know.
Oh. No, of course not. He's not gonna tell you all that.
See,
I didn't feel it necessary. I didn't feel it was necessary to even tell Verb, yo, Hitman's gonna be here 2 hours before you get here.
Okay.
No, it didn't make sense to me.
Oh well, shit. If it's
Hitman
like
and Mook, we did the announcement. We said, Hitman, you got to roll. That was part of the agreement because announcing Hitman and Mook when we did was not something we had planned for weeks.
Right.
We had locked that battle in the Thursday before the event.
Oh damn! Like that.
We had booked their flights Friday and flew them out Friday. Cause we was like, yo, if we can book this in time to announce the shit at Apollo, this shit'd be crazy.
Y'all sneaky.
So it wasn't like, oh, we booked this battle in January and then we waited weeks and was doing this. No. So that's the first thing. To address the first thing, right? Here's the second thing. I said this on Twitter. I'll say it again. I found out just before the Hitman and Mook announcement that one of my students passed away.
Damn, bro. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
So
sorry to hear that, man.
Rest in peace to Katie.
Rest in peace, Katie.
Rest in peace.
For those who don't know, I run a school called Pendulum Inc. We teach rap. We teach battle rap. We teach the business of rap. We teach hip hop culture, hip hop history.
That's crazy.
It's a hip hop based school. We don't use hip hop to teach you math. We don't use hip hop to teach you science. We teach you hip hop.
I didn't even know that.
You want to learn about the women's history in hip hop? Pull up. You want to learn about the evolution of rap groups in hip hop? Pull up. You want to learn about battle rap? I teach that class. You want to learn about stylistics? Mickey Fax teaches that class. You want to learn about writing and music? Shit. I teach that class as well.
That's dope.
If you're an aspiring rapper or battle rapper learning to know more about rap, the craft, the history, or the culture, penduluminc.com. You can apply today. Classes start next week.
Dope.
So with that said,
there's nobody
that's
else
crazy.
Dope.
No, ma'am.
That is amazing.
So with that said, I had a student by the name of Katie D'Angelo who just after our graduation this past March, came down with double pneumonia.
Double pneumonia.
And
That can kill you, or it did.
was in the hospital for some time. And literally, right before the Mook Hitman announcement, I got a call, stepped outside to answer it, said Katie passed away.
Damn, bro.
The reason why we went last, Fred, was because I spent about 2.5 hours in the green room crying my fucking eyes out. I was bawling my eyes out. I didn't even want to do the battle. So every time it was time for us to go, yo, Verb, can we push it back? Like, can we go after this battle? Can we push it back a battle or two? Verb was like, okay, cool. No, I didn't tell him at the time. I didn't tell him in the moment, yo, my student just passed away. I didn't tell him all that. I just said, yo, you cool if we move it back? Yeah, okay, cool.
That's sad.
Yo, you mind we move it back? So yeah, we eventually ended up being last.
Right.
Damn. The thought that I pushed our battle back to put him in danger is crazy to me.
So, you know, I talked to him and he was like, I ain't got no problem with Chilla. He just said, I just know what kind of person he is. And I'm like, what's that mean?
Right.
He kind of like decode the Matrix. I don't know what, I mean, all right.
I don't know what that means either. Matrix my favorite movie though.
No,
favorite
the
movie.
first or the second one? How many was it? 4?
So
How many was it? How many of them was it?
So it's not as 4.
It's
One
4.
came out a few years ago
Last
that I
trash.
didn't really like. And to be honest with you, I didn't even really like the third one as much.
The second
That
one.
was the one with the twins,
Second
right?
one was my shit. Second one was my shit.
Crazy.
And they start
the second one with the
duplicating
twins,
and turning.
And this nigga put the pole in the ground.
Best action
and ran
scenes.
around and kicked all
best
the niggas.
fight scenes.
But one was the most monumental. Was the most
One was the blueprint, right? One was the blueprint.
Red pill,
It was
blue
the
pill.
original.
Yeah.
Without it, there's no 2 without
Right,
one.
right,
One
right.
made you feel
Right.
like, man, are we living in a simulation right now?
Right.
How would I even know?
100%.
Yeah, my dumb ass won't think about when I first seen it.
Which-
I got older, I was like, damn, it made me mad.
Which I feel like because Bruce Willis situation, I don't know if you guys familiar with that.
Yeah.
What?
I that shit terrifies me.
Hold on, look.
It's
Hold on,
scary
hold on,
stuff.
hold
For
on.
those who don't
It's
know,
dementia, right?
Bruce Willis has dementia. He no longer can say words and can't remember his iconic career.
Yeah, so
So
sad.
just the
sad.
thought of that,
Tie that into the Matrix.
I tie that in because when that man said, "Damn, is this really steak?" Bruce Willis is possibly going through that right now. Somebody saying, "Hey, I know you, but I've been knowing you for 60, 70 years," and he's like, "I have no idea who you are."
Dementia's
That's
scary.
the saddest
You know,
thing.
and that's
To not
tough.
remember
Rest in
your
peace to my
memories
rest in
of
peace to my
life.
second mom.
Especially
Real quick.
and not knowing it.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace to my second mom, my homeboy Mike Jean.
Rest in peace.
She had that, bro, and that's sad when you
Yeah.
see somebody and they don't recognize you. And that shit is really that shit is.
Yeah, my
sad.
great grandfather.
So rest in peace. I
went through
love
that.
you, Mike.
I talked about that on my podcast. Would you rather die from dementia or cancer?
Bro,
And I
that's
chose
the
cancer, 'cause
scariest
I
thing.
don't want to.
No,
Nah, yeah.
no,
Like my brother.
I can't.
I would choose the measure.
I can't.
Yeah.
I think, it's
choose it.
I think it's a more graceful.
You gotta talk loud.
approach. I think it's a more graceful approach, just because life is giving you this bumper, this soft approach to death, where you don't remember what you are, but you still can feel the love that you have. And I only know that because when my grandma was going through dementia, I asked her, I'm like, do you love me? And she's like, yeah, I've always loved you. That she just knows that she's always loved me, and I'm like,
But she don't know who you are.
she didn't know that I was the son of her son.
Rest in peace to your grandma.
Yeah, but
I
like,
don't
but it
wanna
was
go
like a
too
soft
deep.
approach.
Yeah,
what saying?
I'm
It
with
was
you, I'm
just-
with you.
She didn't have the fears,
Right,
because-
right.
Because the dementia softened the blow. Where
Right.
You just
What's her name?
confused. Abuela Tica.
See, you gonna make me say it.
Abuela tica.
Abuela tica.
Rest in peace.
Rest in
Robert's
peace.
Abuela tica.
But like,
Abuela
you're
Tica.
aware
Oh, hold
of
on.
cancer.
We don't want-
You're aware of cancer. You're not aware. When you're dementia, it's a little bit more
Right.
soft.
Okay, so
To each his own. That
see,
was a major
we done got
setback.
deep. This is a hard transition,
We went from
but I gotta
aliens
do
to
it.
the
I gotta do this.
Matrix to dementia.
But see, that's what
That was a hard transition.
I say that to say this.
I
then
say
you
that
give
to
it
say
right
this.
back.
You know what I'm
That's what we're here
saying?
for.
Right.
Say that
So
to say this.
Back to Aver.
So-
I don't know what decode the matrix means. I don't know. I don't know what he's saying.
I don't think the math
the type of
maths there
person I
very well,
am.
Because why would you pay him and
What-
book him to have him get hurt?
Yeah.
It makes you look bad.
I
You got to
mean-
deal with the repercussions of the police and all that. It just,
Yeah.
I think he's just paranoid.
At the end of the day, I've been in this culture for 14 years. You can ask about me. You can ask about me.
like
Am I a
what?
stand-up individual?
All right.
Am I a solid individual?
I've
Do I
heard that.
owe anybody money?
I
Have
heard
I
that.
crossed anybody? Have I done anybody wrong? Ask about me.
So that ain't even in your.
And then
character.
ask about
You're
Aver.
saying that's not. Oh, and then ask about Aver.
He got you with
And
that.
you said,
one.
and then ask
He got
about
you with
Aver?
that.
And
one.
then ask about Aver.
I was thinking that. I'm not going
Our credibilities are not anywhere near
Relax,
close.
all right? You know, Averb is the friend of the show. He
Yeah,
come up
for
here,
sure.
I'm gonna put you right there.
Yeah. He gonna,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I got you with that.
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't even get into what I wanted to say earlier.
Yeah.
I gotta apologize right here, or